in 2023 we had the visit of the King of England. He wanted to test the berries. I called Majesty its sticky fingers, you know. He made
Italian Wine Travel with Stevie Kim.
Welcome to Italian Wine Podcast. My name is Stevie Kim, and we are continuing our journey into Bordeaux. Yes, not Italian wine, but Bordeaux. So I have the great displeasure of being here in the house of Florence Cathiard, who is, of course, the owner of Chateau Smith Haut Lafitte. Welcome. So tell us a little bit about your chateau, your winery.
I think my winery is unique because it's one block estate, and you have very few now in the great names of Bordeaux. It has been the same for more than 6 centuries, and we have also a nice chain of prestigious winemakers and owners. And second point would be maybe that on top of his history, of his prestige, our DNA is organic, and we have abandoned our comfort zone many years ago to be 100% organic and biodynamic agriculture, and it's not easy here. But we are very proud of not putting any chemical entrants in our plants, and we are proud to respect the energies of our soil, which is a great soil.
When did you start wine business?
We start wine business 34 years ago, but I met my husband Daniel more than half a century ago. And after 20 years of very hard work, we decided to change our life because we want something with less people and more true to what we really liked. And we decided to go in wine. And the only alcohol we knew was red Bordeaux.
Right. So when did you start?
In the last day of 1990.
And why is it called Smith Lafitte?
Because George Smith came in the 18th century, and before the name was Bordeaux Haut Lafitte, Lafitte with one F and one T, because it means hill, and like Corse or like mouton, it stands for quality somewhere, because it's a hill, and here it's like a double hammock, you know. And George Smith came, and he put 4 big sitting rooms and the rooms above on the other side of this 7th century farm where we are now. And this was for his beautiful Bordeaux mistress. He had a wife in Perth, Scotland. He has a business in Bristol, but he was a well-organized guy.
Oh, I see. That's hilarious. That's very funny.
He put himself on the label.
Right.
He did not dare to put himself in gold, like the lily flowers would dated back to 1365,
right?
Because it was Verrier du Bosc connected to the Duke of Valois. He put himself in silver. That means he was third son of the family.
Okay.
Because you have 3 pillars, and that stands for the harbor of the moon in Bordeaux, where he had his sailing boat with cannons and barrels.
So that's a special bottle, right?
It's very special because in 2023 we had the visit of the King of England.
Aha, here.
Yes, here. And it only chateau he chose to visit.
How did that happen?
First, they came 4 times, 200 people, and 100 from France, 100 from England. And first they said it's an ambassador. We said, no, it's not an ambassador. We receive maybe 4 ambassadors per year, not too many people. Then they say it's a minister. We say it must be a prime. And then after they say it's a royal. And I was jumping, I say, I hope it's Prince Charles. It was Prince at the time.
And then he became king.
And then he became king, and he wanted to test the berries. I called Majesty, it's sticky fingers, you know. He helped to make the barrel.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he's very simple, nice.
So, you know, I stayed here in Caudalie a few times.
Yes.
So tell us about Caudalie, how it began.
That's the story of our daughters and son-in-law.
So you have two daughters.
Two daughters. They founded Laboratoire Caudalie and they use the most active vegetal ingredient. And if you remember, they launched it at the time where it was the mad cow problem.
Right.
Where nobody put animal on his face. And she has the most active. In the beginning, it was very hard. But they were young. They
were determined.
They believed in what they did.
And they're very successful now. We see
yes.
Caudalie everywhere.
Everywhere. And the other girl with her husband is now owner of the best beautiful hotel in the best places of prestigious French wine. I mean Bordeaux with Les Sources de Caudalie, with 3 restaurants, a 2-star Michelin chef, 3 keys for their hotel, beautiful. Then she has also the Source de Cheverny, halfway between Chambord and Senonceau in the Loire Valley. And then they just bought, but they have to refit it totally for 1 year, 1 year and a half, le Chateau Gilly in Burgundy and Chateau Claude d'Issembourg in Alsace. So they are in debt, skyrocketing.
So neither of them went into wine business.
No, I have to wait for my grandchildren. And
okay.
There are 5 of them, 3 jobs in the family. One must come with me.
But you even purchased a winery during COVID in California, in Rutherford.
Yes, we had no...
What were you thinking?
No, crazy, because we are not so young and we thought we had dropped the project.
Yes.
And then out of the blue, guy called us and said, it's not officially for sale, but I used to sell Smith Haut Lafitte when I was younger, and I love your place, and you will like it better if you come, because it's Smith Haut Lafitte, historic, 1 block, dedicated to being organic, beautiful terroir, but it's vertical, and you like mountains. And in fact, it's half sedimentary and half volcanic. It's beautiful.
And is your husband, Daniel, also working with you in the wine business?
Yes, but now he has taken a more remote place because he has put me president for both, and I am not so younger than he is. But he likes to be president of Council of Survey.
Oh, okay.
So he likes to travel with me to see our friends and colleagues, winemaker in Italia, or because that's the other country where we should have liked to have an estate, but now it's too late.
Yeah. Okay, well, fantastic.
In the States,
well, thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure.
It's lovely to be at your home. And is there anything else you would like to say before we close to our audience?
Oh, please come and visit, because I think we are very good ambassadors for the best French art of food and life.
Yes, and of course they have a permanent outdoor exhibition in midst of the vineyards. I think many of you recognize the rabbit, right?
The hare.
The hare, which is the symbol
and,
of also.
Also we have a Mimo Palladino we made with a famous Italian artist, and he made a signature sculpture just for us.
Yeah, and that is it from Smith Haut Lafitte. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin, chin.
Thank you for coming.
And that's a wrap.
À votre santé.